Oligarchy! We are not going to stand for this, for billionaires taking over our economy, over our government. We will fight! We will fight in the streets. We will fight online. We will fight everywhere!
Hello. This is Elizabeth Griffin, the Black Romance Writer, and welcome back to my channel. I have been saying for months that if Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez comes to Philadelphia with their oligarchy tour, fight oligarchy!
This is not a government of the billionaires, by the billionaires, for the billionaires.
That I would be there, front and center, and that I would be protesting and I would be standing up for the rights of American citizens. However, when the opportunity presented itself, when Bernie Sanders came to Philadelphia for the May Day protest, I was unaware of his presence. I was at the time taking care of my father, and I missed out on that opportunity. And I was disappointed because I truly wanted to see him. I also wanted to do my part in trying to preserve and protect the Civil Rights Acts of 1964. There are so many people who have given their life, who have sacrificed so much for us to have these rights, that I can't stand back and idly watch them be rescinded, be revoked. So yes, I wanted to be at that particular protest. Every time I turn on the news, there is a new executive order that President Donald Trump has signed. And there is a new executive order that President Donald Trump has rescinded from a previous administration. So, if the circumstances had been different, I would have been at City Hall. I would have been out there protesting, and I would have made my presence known. However, because I wasn't there, I had the opportunity to observe the interactions of the protesters with the police. I was able to observe the crowd. And it was a huge crowd, and it was a predominantly white crowd. But unlike the hands-off protests, which I participated in, this particular protest had arrests. There were 70 people arrested, but the two people who stood out in the crowd for me while watching the news were two black women who were zip-tied and paraded before the cameras for all to see. Those visual images reminded me of advice I gave to my children. If you do not have a support system, if you do not have a legal representative in place to get you out of jail, if you don't have the finances, do not put yourself in these dangerous situations.